The IRS went easy on Trump's tax returns because he used accountants, congressional report says. House Democrats are scrutinizing why the Internal Revenue Service failed to fully audit Donald T. Trump's tax returns when he was in the White House, despite an agency policy mandating such a review. Some insight into the lapse came in a report Tuesday from the Joint Committee on Taxation, Junction, a bipartisan congressional panel that examined Trump's tax returns from 2015-20. The report suggests that part of the reason the IRS gave Trump the benefit of the doubt was because he used professional accountants for his returns, a practice widely employed by wealthy individuals. The use of accountants is no guarantee of financial honesty. In fact, Trump's own accountants ditched him this year after questions were raised about the accuracy of the information he was giving them. Despite a policy mandating that IRS review a sitting president's returns, the agency did not begin to audit Trump until 2019, 2 years into his presidency, and after Democrats took control of Congress. The Junction said in its report this week that it was not able to interview any IRS agents directly, but its review of the audit materials showed that the agent who did a preliminary risk analysis to determine the scope of the examination of Trump's 2015 return supported a limited scope. As additional support for a limited examination, the agent noted that the taxpayer hires a professional accounting firm and counsel to prepare and file his tax returns, and those parties perform the necessary activities to ensure the taxpayer properly reports all income and deduction items correctly, the report said. In its conclusion, the Junction questioned why the IRS agent reviewing the return gave the involvement of accountants so much weight. To understand why the fact that counsel in an accounting firm participated in tax preparation ensures the accuracy of the returns, the report said. We would assume this fact would be true of most, if not all, returns of high net worth individuals, and do not believe such individuals should be subject to limited scope audits on this basis. It does seem inequitable, said Stephen Rosenthal, a senior fellow at the Urban Brookings Tax Policy Center, a Washington think tank, who previously practiced tax law. He added that the IRS's over-reliance on, and deference to, professional accountants illustrates how outgunned the IRS is. ProPublica reported in 2019 that the IRS audits the working poor at about the same rate as the wealthiest 1%, in part because audits of wealthier Americans are more time-consuming and require more resources. Rosenthal said what troubled him the most was information in the report that indicated the IRS may have limited its inquiry into Trump's taxes because